everyone. Welcome, everyone. Looks like we have lots of people joining in. So, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're joining from. We have people from across Canada. So, this morning, afternoon here in Ontario, where I am. My name is Heather. If we haven't met before, I'm a facilitator for Relay Education. This is a launch day event for the 13th annual Kids World of Energy Festival. So this is the 13th year that we've done this festival, but this is the first year we have ever done it virtually. Last year, when the pandemic started, we didn't have enough time to switch from a venue to a virtual space, but we're really excited this year to be able to bring this event into a virtual space. If anything, we've been able to make it bigger and better than ever before because we can span the entire country virtually. So this year we will have over 700 students participating coast to coast, all the way from BC into the Maritimes, including lots of people here in Ontario. So even though this is typically an in-person event, we're so excited about what we have prepared for you this year. This launch day event, you're going to learn about a lot that we have going on, including some cool contests that you and your class can participate in. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to the team. We're going to meet facilitators from across the country. In a second here, you'll see a map to kind of let you see where we're actually coming to you from, and I will introduce each person by location. Okay, so let's start in BC. So in BC, we have Katrina. So go ahead, Katrina.
Hello, everybody, and good morning or afternoon or wherever you are. My name is Katrina, and I live in North Vancouver, and I'm the coordinator for Vancouver, BC. And my favorite type of renewable energy is solar because I think it's really cool how, as the technology has improved, the number of new and interesting ways we've implemented it has grown too. An example of this is the development of transparent solar panels so that maybe one day all of our buildings can be built with solar panels. So yeah, that's my favorite kind of renewable energy. And I'm actually going to pass it off to Jess so she can tell you a little more about herself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jessica, and my favorite renewable energy source is also solar. I think that fire is really cool, and the sun is the ultimate source of all energy on Earth. So a lot of power comes from the sun, and it has so much potential. So we're learning how to tap into the power of solar. I also think it's cool that nothing on Earth does it better than the leaf. The leaf is the best solar panel out there. So I hope that we can, with time, learn to make solar panels as efficient as a leaf. And ultimately, we could power all of our energy needs with solar. Thank you.
Okay, let's pass it off to Gemma.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Thank you. Hello, everyone. So excited to be here. I'm coming to you from Kitchener, Ontario today. I am the Southern Ontario coordinator and facilitator for Relay Education. And, you know, I was going to say solar was my favorite renewable energy as well, but I think I'm going to change my answer to wind energy. And that kind of goes in line with kind of my whole journey with renewable energy. I really always liked solar, but the more I started to learn about wind energy and the more I got to deliver programs about wind energy, I think I really started to like it. It's just, there's always new technologies coming out. I feel like, you know, every single day on my social media, I'm getting new posts about different types of wind energy that's out there. Yeah, and they're just really fascinating. I find wind turbines fascinating. They're gigantic structures. They've been super engineered, and there's so much science that went into it. I think probably initially I thought it was a little intimidating. I didn't know what wind energy was, but once I learned about it, it's very neat. So, and then yeah, recently I got to drive through a wind farm, which was something I've never done before. And my goodness, if you ever get a chance to do that, they're really cool structures. So yeah, I will say wind energy for mine. And yeah, looking forward to kind of jumping into this whole festival with everyone over the next 2 weeks. So yeah, with that note, I'm going to pass it over to Allison.
Allison, you're on mute.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Allison, and I am here in Toronto. I facilitate both in Toronto, but I also coordinate and facilitate in Alberta as well. So I kind of cross a couple of provinces doing that. And for me, I really love wind energy. I think it's really, really cool. When I see like wind farms, I think they're really beautiful and majestic. I think they're kind of futuristic looking as well. But I'm also really interested in some new wind technology that's starting to come up. And these are the bladeless wind turbines that kind of wiggle and jiggle back and forth. So they use a lot less space, but they still make a lot of that really cool wind energy. So I'm looking forward to seeing more and more of those come up as well. So I am going to pass it off to our next facilitator, Amanda.
Hello, everybody. I'm Amanda. I am the Indigenous Programs Manager, and I am located on the Bruce Peninsula, just north of a village called Lion's Head. My favorite renewable energy is water. Water is all around us. It is constantly recharging, and the water cycle is endless. There's water on the west side and east side of me, so I'm constantly surrounded by water, and water is also my favorite thing to drink.
Awesome. So we'll pass it off to Kelly now.
Hey everybody, my name is Kelly. I'm the communications manager and I'm coming in from just outside of Kingston, Ontario, in a little town called Bath that's on just off Lake Ontario. My favorite renewable energy is biogas, which that's what Amanda has as her cool background, the green one. I'm representing water today, but biogas is cool because it comes from animal poop.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to jump in right now before we send things to the East Coast. So my name is Heather. I'm coming to you all from Toronto, Ontario today. And my favorite energy source is also bioenergy. If you've ever done a program with me, you've probably heard me highlight this before, but I'm coming to you all from Toronto today. We have the Toronto Zoo, and they have a new program called Zoo Share. What they did is built this giant machine called a biodigester. And as you can imagine, all the animals at the zoo poop a lot. They have lots of it. They put it in this big machine, it churns, and the zoo will quite literally be being powered by poop. So it's pretty cool to me. And so I will rep biogas today. And lastly, we'll send it over to Emily on the East Coast.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Emily, and I'm coming to you from Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm the East Coast facilitator for Relay. My favorite renewable energy is wind energy because I actually love the look of turbines. I think they look really cool. And I love the fact that once they're up and running, they don't really emit any air pollution and are relatively low maintenance. And I also like the fact that they make me appreciate our windy days here in Nova Scotia, which we have a lot of.
Awesome. Thanks, Emily. So next we are going to do some demos. We're going to work in some demos today alongside some more information about the festival and fun contests that you'll be able to participate in. So right now I'm going to show a demo. Everyone in the chat, maybe you could cast a vote. I will switch your view here so that you can see what I have going on. So you all are probably familiar with this device here. It's called a multimeter. It's going to be telling us how many volts of electricity we're able to make today. What I've done is set up a really special wind turbine. You may notice that it has an unusual amount of blades. So we have 8 blades on this turbine. I'm going to compare this today to a 3-blade turbine, and we're going to see what happens. So if everyone can go in, if you're on the live stream in the chat, you can go ahead and type in, do you think the 8-blade turbine is going to do better than a 3-blade turbine? I'll give everyone a second to kind of submit their answers. What are we thinking? And then we will go ahead and test them. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust my screen a little bit here so that you all can see the multimeter. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to test the 8-blade turbine first, and we'll see what happens. So I have it connected here to my multimeter. I will add my wind. Let's see if it gets going. Oh, I'll just give it a little help. Oh, interesting, it's going. Oh, but not giving us very much energy. So try and hone in on a number, keep it in your head, see how much energy we were making, and let's see how the 3-blade does in comparison. It got going pretty good, but it's not making too much for us. Oh, it's picking up the pace. Okay, I'll give everyone another second here to look at a number. Keep a number in your head of how high you think this got. And now let's compare it to a 3-blade turbine. I'll just switch them out really quickly. So I saw that we were getting 3-something volts at some point there. Let's see if a 3-blade turbine is better or the same. So we'll connect ourselves to our multimeter here, see what we get. For an 8-blade turbine, that did pretty great. So let's see. Okay, 3-blade turbine. Oh, I think we have a winner. Okay, interesting. So our 3-blade turbine definitely won out today, but I was certainly surprised by how much energy the 8-blade turbine was able to make. Interesting. Okay, so now I want to talk to you all briefly. We'll get to some more demonstrations, but I want to talk to you all briefly about some theme days that we have happening. So you may have noticed that many of the facilitators that are on have really fun backgrounds on that represent different energy sources. So let me show you this. So this is our calendar. So all of you, if you're participating in the festival, you have a certain day that you're participating on. The festival spans 2 full weeks. Like I said, over 700 students participating nationwide, which is really cool. We are going to have these theme days to make it feel like we are all kind of together or going through the festival together. So today is the launch day. Again, we kind of just chose our themes today. But going forward, the Tuesdays will be solar energy days. So if you have yellow, wear yellow. If your workshop is on the Tuesday, representing your favorite solar energy source, you can even rock some shades if you want. And then on Wednesdays, we are going to do water energy day. So that day, if your programs are on a Wednesday, dress in your favorite blues and make sure that you bring your reusable water container. Maybe you can even try something really cool, drink out of a bucket or something that day. And then Thursdays, we are going to do bioenergy day. So dress in your favorite green apparel. Maybe if you have any cool plants or something in your house, you can have them next to you that day. And on Fridays, if your programs are on Fridays, we are going to do electrical energy day, represented by red or pink. So wear your favorite red or pink that day. And lastly, Monday. So Monday is a really special day. If you're next Monday, it's going to be a rainbow day. So wear as many colors as you can possibly fit. And all of these fun backgrounds that you see going on are actually going to be available to you. So you can your teachers will have access to them and you can kind of use the background that's the theme of your day. So if you're on solar day, you can use the fun solar background that you've seen. There's a really fun water one, a wind one. So you all are going to get to use all those backgrounds along with dressing for your theme. And everyone across Canada, if they're on that day, they're going to be doing that with you, which is pretty cool.
Heather, why don't we show the different backgrounds we have?
Yeah, let's do it.
So the water one. So if your day that you're attending the festival is one of our water conservation or water energy days, you can use this cool background. We have a fun Pink frog, those totally happen in nature. We have a hydro dam over here. Also, obviously, staying hydrated is important. Gemma, do you want to pop on and show your background for electrical energy?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, this pink/orange one is our electrical energy one. So you can see we got a little light bulb. We've got all of our transmission lines above me. Of course, we've got to have our little lightning bolt. Oh, my finger disappeared there. We've got some people on all of their devices, because as we know, all of our devices need a lot of electricity. So yeah, this is a fun one. Plus, it goes really nice with a purple shirt if you got one. Yeah, why don't we send it over to Amanda? She's got our green bioenergy background.
Hello again, this is the green energy bio background, and here we are showcasing some corn, which can be used to make bioenergy. And my personal favorite, cows. These are dairy cows, that any cows make poop, and that is the main ingredient needed to make bioenergy. So sending it over to Katrina to showcase our solar.
All right, we have a really cool solar background here. Of course, what would be a solar background without the sun? So we got that there. We have some solar panels. The finger keeps disappearing right here. And we have a car that it kind of looks like there's a solar panel coming out of it. And there's actually cars now being developed that have solar panels on them to kind of be able to run the accessories that would otherwise eat up some of the electricity that the car is producing. And then we've got a little friend with her flowers, and flowers would not be able to exist if it weren't for the sun either. So all the beautiful elements of the sun here. Or do we have any more backgrounds that we need to cover? Kelly, did you talk about your beautiful water background?
I did. We're all good. So back to Heather.
Okay, perfect. Next, we're going to do another fun demonstration. Jess has actually set up a solar demonstration for us. So we had a wind one. Let's switch off to solar energy. Jess, the floor is yours. Jess.
Hey, everybody. All right, so my name is Jessica, and I'm here to demonstrate to you some really cool solar power with solar panels and circuitry. So we are going to be touching a little bit on these topics in the workshops. So I figured I would do a demonstration that combines showing you how we can combine solar panels into a solar array using a circuit. So here behind me, I'll just pull it a little closer. I've got, of course, our multimeter, our favorite tool for measuring volts. And I have a very simple circuit set up with a mini solar panel. So you guys can guess, I'll tell you, this size solar panel, it can generate about 6 volts of energy. So I'm going to turn on these lights in a second, and I want you to guess how much electricity we're going to produce with this one solar panel. Do you think we can get it all the way up to 6? Let's find out. So here comes the sun. And read that number. Woo, yeah, it's pretty much right on the money, 6.08. All right, so that's one solar panel. Now, what happens when we add consecutive solar panels to this array? Are the volts gonna increase? Are they gonna increase? Are they gonna add together? Are they gonna multiply? Let's find out. So we've got 2 volts now. Here it comes and attached. Woo, all right, so look at that, 12.2. So I think I'm seeing a pattern here. Let's do one more. See if you guys can predict how many volts are going to show up when we attach a 3rd solar panel.
Jess, why don't we wait to see what people in the comments are saying? So everyone, if you want to put in the chat box, how many volts do you think 3 solar panels is going to create after seeing 2? It's going to go higher.
All right, tell me when to make the connection. Are we ready?
just a couple more seconds. Some people are saying 18, 19. Some people think it's going to double. Yeah, I think you can. Let's do it, Jessica.
Boom. Look at that. Whoever guessed 18, you got it. So what we found out here is that the solar panels add up by adding together. 6, 12, 18. So that's really cool. I have one more little trick to show you guys, something for fun. So you've heard that energy can be converted into different forms. So we start with electrical energy from my outlet, going into the light bulbs to make light energy, going through into the solar panels, which then generates electricity measured in volts. Let's see if we can turn it back into light. So this is a little LED light, and it is going to take some of the electricity from the solar panels. I'm going to connect it in parallel. So I'm going to attach 2 metal ends to either side of one of these solar panels, and voila, we have light. Here we go. Now, if you notice the multimeter, take a look at what happens when I attach the light, because the light does use up some energy. So let's find out how much energy the light uses up. We start at 18. And we went down to 15 or 16. So some simple math there. This little LED light bulb is taking up about 3 volts of energy. That's not too bad. That's why we like LED lights, saving energy. All right, thank you guys, and I'll pass it back to Heather.
Thanks, Jess. That was so cool. I love that demonstration. Thank you. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about the programs that we're going to be doing during the festival. So if you're part of the festival, it means that you're going to get a full, fun-filled energy day. Your day will consist of 3 programs. So let's just talk about what those 3 programs will look like for you. So we will have first concentrate on conservation. That's a really interesting program that we have that really focuses on conservation. So we talk about conserving energy with using renewable energy at the same time and how we can help build a better planet together. So you learn a lot about different conservation practices in different parts of your life. And at the end, we actually head to head put solar against wind and see which one comes out on top. Then we have our Safety Spark presentation. This is a new presentation that we have developed in partnership with Toronto Hydro. It's actually all about safety surrounding electricity. You are all going to learn so much in this program because I know that many of us as facilitators definitely learned a lot about electrical safety in our homes and how we can be safe when we are using electricity in multiple different ways. This program has so much information and you all can kind of be police in your homes afterwards, because I think you're going to notice some things that maybe you shouldn't be doing. And lastly, we have our water conservation program, which we developed in partnership with Toronto Hydro. Toronto Water. And in this program, we are going to be talking all about water. Water is such an important part of our lives. I think that we all, at least I know that I do, feel such a connection to water. Water is found nearly everywhere on Earth. It's in our air, on the land. So many living things depend on water to survive, including ourselves. And it is transparent, tasteless, odorless, colorless substance, but it's so important to us and to everything for life on Earth. So we delve into so much what water is, why it's important to us, why we should conserve it. And we even do a lot surrounding what water is safe to drink, water in your area, maybe where you live, what is the water source that's being used the most. So we cover lots of exciting things in that program. And we're even going to do a demonstration of how to make an aquifer at home. So we're going to show you how an aquifer works, but we're going to give you some tips and tricks for how you can all try and do a craft at home to make your own aquifer, which is pretty cool. So I am just going to show you all. I know that I've kind of teased at it a couple times, but I wanted to show you that we are having this contest throughout. We're having multiple contests. So with the help of either your teachers or your parents, we are hosting social media contests. So if you go to our social media pages, Facebook or Instagram, On Instagram, you'll be able to see our solar giveaway contest. So these are more general. You don't have to be a participant in the festival necessarily. So you can tell your friends and family, and you can win really fun things for the summer, like spike ball games, solar charger. So if you had a device, you can actually just charge it with the sun, solar backpacks, some really interesting prizes that use renewable energy. So that's really fun. And then we also have a contest for student participants specifically. So I want to show you all what we have going on here. I'm going to share my screen and show you the contest that you can take part in. So now you should be able to see this poster. Kids, let's get creative. This is a solar car design challenge contest. So the opportunity that every single student participating has is that you can actually win a solar car design challenge for your class. So all you have to do is get creative. Either on your computer, you can design it digitally, or you can draw markers, crayons, pencils, whatever you think looks best for your design. You're going to draw or digitally design a solar car. So this would just be whatever you think that your ideal solar car would look like. You'll design it, make it beautiful, and submit it. Your teachers will all have access for you for a submission, an online submission form, where you can send us your drawing, and make sure to attach some contact info that will all be set up for you on the page. And you will win a solar design challenge for your class if you're chosen as the winner. What that means is that everyone in your class is going to get to build their own solar car. So fun and cool. So you'll get to build a car that has a tiny little solar panel and it actually works. So this summer, your class would be able to take these cars outside, race them. It's a lot of fun. So this is open to all student participants, and you will have access to the entry form website as you see here. The contest is already open because this is the first day of the festival. So get drawing or designing online or whatever you think is best. The deadline to enter is going to be 11:59 p.m. So basically midnight on the last day of the contest, which would be May 14th. So from now until the next 2 weeks, do your drawings, submit them, and your class could be making solar cars, which is so much fun. And we love doing that with classes. I'm now going to toss it back to Kelly so that she can briefly talk about and show some of our social media templates. So because this is so virtual and we're all existing in such a virtual space this year, we did want to make sure that we provided so many different ways for everyone participating in the festival to talk about it online, to connect with each other online. So we've actually gone ahead and made some social media templates for how you can tell others that you're a participant in the festival. So I'll let Kelly go ahead and show you all of that.
Hey everyone, just give me a quick second so I can get these cool posts up. But as part of being part of a virtual festival, we don't have the ability to all come together every single day for the full 2 weeks. So something we're hoping that teachers and students are going to do is share their experience of what you're learning together, and we can share that across the internet. So we'll be posting and sharing anything that is tagged with either our name, which is @Relay Education, or if you use any of our hashtags, which we've included some of those, you're going to be able to see those posted on any of our social media feeds. But I'm going to show you some of the awesome social media templates that we created. And these are just an idea of ways to feel like you're involved in the different topics we have and the different things you'll be learning about on the day you attend the festival. So you can use the hashtag Virtual Energy Festival. You can use the hashtag @Relay Education. And we just have some really cute, fun ones here. So this is a great one. If you, on the day that you are actually going to be doing the workshops, you could put this up on your Instagram and tag us. We also have this one where our class cares about the environment and you're part of the Kids World of Energy Festival. So all of these were sent to your teachers in an email, and they should be able to share these with you and also use them themselves. But you can also post different pictures. You could post the drawings that you do if you participate in the contest. But all of these are just to make you feel more involved and to show us what you're learning.
Yeah, I love that. Because we're virtual, and although it might not seem like it, because we're all coming from our own homes, like I said, there's over 700 students coast to coast, so nationwide participating. And so this is a really cool way that you can participate in the digital space, see who else is posting. Even if you check up on the hashtags and stuff during the festival, you might be able to see people posting on the opposite side of the country, maybe even what they dressed in that day, things like that. So really exciting way to feel like you're connected with all of the other students that are going to be participating in the virtual festival. So lastly here, we are going to do a question and answer session. So if anyone has any questions, you can feel free to type those into the chat. I just wanted to take a brief second to thank our sponsors. So I'm just going to share my screen quickly and thank some of our sponsors. Like I said, we've actually made these programs in collaboration with some of our sponsors. So we have Scotiabank is a major national youth program sponsor for us, and Schneider Electric, as well as Potentia. And for event sponsors, we have City of Toronto, Portland's Energy Center. And like I mentioned briefly before, our Safety Spark program was made in partnership with Toronto Hydro, and Where Water Flows is in partnership with the City of Toronto. So we have lots of great partners that have allowed us to bring this programming to you. And like I said, the programs we've developed are so fun and interactive, lots of Pear Deck going on. So I'm really excited for everyone to get a chance to experience these programs together. We will open it up for questions now if anyone has any.
Heather, someone asked, what color is Thursdays?
So Thursdays, we have Bioenergy Day. That is green. So if you're on Thursday, that means wear green.
And our website name, I see that question coming in, is relayeducation.com.
Yep. And if anyone's looking for the websites for things like the contest submission form, those will be sent to all participating teachers. So your teacher will have access to that for you. The challenge is, so everyone is submitting as an individual. Just to be clear, everyone would submit as an individual, but you would win for your whole class. So if your car is chosen as the absolute best solar car design, your drawing will be selected as the winner, but it would be your class that wins. So it's not just you who wins, you're actually winning for your class, which is really cool. So you could be a champion for your class if your car wins. And blue is water. Yes, I saw someone putting that in. Absolutely, yes. Blue is water day.
Is blue on Tuesday?
Yeah, or sorry, no, blue is Wednesdays. Tuesdays are our solar days, so those would be yellow.
Great. Do any of our facilitators have questions for one another about the festival or anything renewable related? Oh, someone says they're going to wear their rainbow hat, which is awesome.
We can't wait to see it. We can't wait to see all of your fun outfits by day. So it'll be a nice little fun thing to all dress in our colors on each day and celebrate together that way.
Absolutely. And maybe does anyone want to say what schools that they're coming from or where you're located? And then we could have your facilitator that you're going to be with jump on and say hi really quick. But where's everyone's school located?
While we're waiting for that, I will also just reiterate, some people asked about Friday. That is Pink or Red Day. It's Electrical Energy Day. Like I said, your teachers will have access to all of this. So if you can't remember your day, don't panic. Your teacher has access to the calendar and they can let you know. so many fun locations coming in. So Glen Park, WH Day in Ontario, Bradford. I've definitely taught that school before, and I'm
Shout out to
from
Craig in
really
West
close to Bradford.
From Warminster, Ontario.
Isha Sharma's class. Hello, I'm Jessica. I'll be joining you, I believe, on Wednesday.
CD Howe Public School in Thunder Bay. I will be joining you all on Wednesday this week. Can't wait for that. See lots
And
of
hello to Avon as well.
Yeah, and I'm just noticing Bradford, so I'm going to be with you guys in Bradford, and also Glen Park. I'm also going to be with you guys, so this is awesome. Looking forward to it.
WH Day, I'm your facilitator.
And Deer Island, New Brunswick, hi, I'll be joining you next week.
Do we have anyone out there from Saskatchewan today? I know we have a couple schools from Regina that are going to be joining the festival later on next week.
Oh, and shout out to Rama Central. I'll be with you guys.
Yeah, is there anyone from the the West Coast joining us? And say hi to Katrina. It's much earlier out there than it is right now. It's more of a launch morning instead of a lunch party. Doesn't seem it, but you'll be with Katrina, as I'm sure you're all knowing, if anyone watches this later. Great. Does anyone have any questions before we log off on the YouTube Live? Oh, West Gwillimbury, I see. It's going to be such a fun day of learning for all of you. We are so excited that you are joining us and participating in the 2021 Kids World of Energy Festival. It's going to be our first virtual year. You're going to have tons of fun activities and conversations about so many different topics. But as Heather mentioned, you're going to be learning about electrical safety. You're going to be learning about water conservation. You're going to be learning about renewables and energy conservation. And all of these things are super important for understanding how our connection with energy affects the environment and the relationships that are involved in that. So we're so excited and thank you for joining us today for our launch kickoff with the whole relay team. All of us are here from British Columbia to Nova Scotia, and we are so excited for 2 weeks of interactive, hands-on, fantastic learning with all of you wonderful students. And I'm just seeing someone has another question. Oh yeah, so we'll make sure to send the link for the contest again. Your teachers will have that. And yeah, so our general website is relayeducation.com. And this is the link for the solar car design contest. And someone says, thank you, so nice to see you again. Thank everyone. Does each facilitator just want to pop on and say goodbye, hello, goodbye again, and introduce themselves before we sign off?
I have a question for my staff. I haven't gotten a chat yet for my colleagues. I'm Andrew. I'm the Green Careers Program Manager in Toronto. I live right beside the Humber River. If people know, I don't live on the river. I live in an apartment building, but the Humber River flows close by. And I wanted to ask my fellow colleagues if they know where the largest solar farm in Canada is being built right now. When it's going to be built later this year, it's going to be the largest in Canada. Any guesses where it's going?
I'm going to say Alberta. I can't be more specific.
I'll say Southern Alberta. I'll say Southern Alberta.
Fine, I'll say Southern Alberta as well.
Okay.
Any other guesses?
Saskatchewan.
Oh, good one. Okay.
I'm going to go with Alberta too.
Yeah.
Alberta. I'll jump on that train.
You're right. It is Southern Alberta. Yeah, the best solar resource in Canada is Southern Alberta and Southern Saskatchewan. But the project it's going to be big enough to power 100,000 homes, which is a lot of houses.
Wow.
It's south of Calgary, so it is Southern Alberta, and it's going to be 1.5 million solar panels.
Wow.
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 500,000 solar panels. That's a lot of solar.
Wow, that's so awesome. Thanks for sharing, Andrew. Yeah, I saw lots of people, everyone saying it's going to be so fun. Absolutely agree. It's going to be so fun. I'm so excited for everyone to be participating this week. And yeah, we did. Kelly popped in that solar design car challenge link for you in the chat, but no one panic. Like I said, your teachers will have access to the theme day calendar in case you forgot your color. They'll have access to the submission form so you can submit all your fun solar car designs for the contest. And they'll have all the information about our social media and those fun posts too, if you are able to post those somewhere. So your teachers will have all of that for you, and you'll be able to use that throughout the festival to engage with us. So we're really excited to see you all again and more throughout these next couple weeks.
Yeah, why don't we go from east to west for goodbyes? So Emily, do you want to say a little something?
Yeah, I'll just say hi and I guess goodbye one more time. I'm again Emily, the East Coast facilitator in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and just want to say that I'm so excited to be working with all the different classes over these next couple of weeks, and I'm going to be really excited to see everybody's solar design car challenge.
And who would be next? That would be me. Thanks, Emily. So again, thanks everyone for joining us. This was a really good time. So nice to be with all of our team members and get to chat with you. I hope you all have a wonderful time on your day of the festival, and make sure to share it with us on social media. And I'm going to pop it over to Amanda.
Hi, everyone. Once again, from Lion's Head, hi and bye. I look forward to seeing you guys later on this week and into next week. We've got a lot of really fun, entertaining workshops that have some great experiments in it. So I'm really looking forward to meeting all you guys and showing you some really neat science projects. I guess I will send it over to Gemma.
Okay, awesome. Yes, hi and bye everyone again. It was so nice being here. Really exciting to see all the messages come in from WH Day. I've not worked with you guys yet, so I'm excited. And yeah, just looking forward to the next 2 weeks and being able to share what we put together for you all. So thanks so much for joining. And I am going to pass it over to Allison.
Thanks, Gemma. I just wanted to say a big bye to everybody. I'm really looking forward to working with my schools, both in Ontario and Alberta. So I'm looking forward to our new programs. I hope everyone enjoys and has a fantastic next couple of weeks. I'll pass it over to Heather.
Thank you. Yes, I just wanted to say again, I'm so excited to work with everyone. I know I have classes on here geographically ranging from all the way up in Thunder Bay to southern Ontario in the Avon-Maitland area. So covering a huge sector. So nice to see so many people joining from like Bradford, West Gwillimbury area. I grew up in Innisfil, which is right near there. So love seeing the variety of people across Ontario and across the country. So excited to have fun with you all these next couple of weeks. I will pass things off to Katrina.
Oh, Jessica?
Oh, I missed you. Jessica,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I'm Jessica, and yes, I forgot to mention I'm from Windsor, so extreme southwestern Ontario. And I've lived in Toronto and the Kawarthas, so I'm kind of like a nomad all over Ontario. So I look forward to connecting with schools. I know I've got some schools coming from Windsor and Essex County, Lambton Shores, and the GTA. So I look forward to sharing our energy days with each other. to see you all and be a part of this festival. I think it's really cool that we're connecting online. It's very new and a very cool thing to be a part of. So thank you for having me, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
I think that leaves me last. So hello and goodbye to everybody. If my schools are on here, I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. And for everybody else across the country, I hope you enjoy our virtual festival. I think this is a really cool format to be able to do it in. And I think it's neat that we get to all connect this way. So I'm looking forward to seeing your contest entries and seeing all your participation on social media. And yeah, again, enjoy the festival and have a lovely rest of the 2 weeks and the rest of your school year.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, we just have a couple people popping on here. Okay, awesome. We will make sure that everyone who needs it gets the recording. I think that's everyone.
Yeah, so from the entire team at Relay Education, thanks for joining us for this launch party and kicking off our 13th annual Kids World of Energy Festival. And we look so forward to 2 weeks of hands-on interactive virtual learning with everyone. Bye.
Bye.